Hi everyone, this is Lauren from Lauren's Veggie Kitchen. I wanted to talk to you today about hosting your website with Pressable WordPress hosting. So this is really exciting for me because there's lots of amazing features that you can get with Pressable for a reasonable price. Pressable is owned by the Automatic, same company as WordPress. But it works with WordPress.org or other popular platforms that you might be designing your website on, such as Squarespace, Wix, etc. Um, and so I'm going to discuss some of the key points about this hosting plan and why it's such a great deal. Both Pressable and WordPress.com are trusted hosting solutions, but they each have a slightly different purpose. So I'm going to talk about some of the differences between WordPress.com and Pressable so you can see what's the right solution for you. WordPress.com plans have a user-friendly experience for website design within the WordPress content management system and offer reliable website hosting. But Pressable offers more customization options for web design and development. So if you're looking for a really simplified experience, I would choose WordPress.com. If you're not wanting to do a lot of the web design and development yourself, WordPress.com will work fine, and it'll be really easy for you to use. But if you're an experienced web designer or developer and you want more control and customization options, I would choose Pressable. Pressable works with a variety of content management systems, as I've already explained. And so if you're not familiar with some of these terms like content management system and web hosting, I'll break that down for you. A content management system is the interface that you use to create, edit, and publish your content online. It's where you write your blog post or web pages and change the appearance of your site. Web hosting is a service that maintains all of your files, your images, your videos, documents, everything that you're publishing to your blog or website. It also uses a domain name system, DNS, to convert the domain name of your blog or site into an IP address, which points to the server that hosts the website. And also sometimes web hosting includes backups, creating backups for your content that you've created and access to the support team and email services for your site. So that's kind of what each of those things are. Now, let's talk about WordPress.com versus WordPress.org. So WordPress.com is designed with simplicity in mind. It was started as a way to get your blog up and running fast and not have to worry about choosing an external web hosting service because WordPress takes care of that for you. And they've got a variety of different plans: free, personal, premium, business, commerce, and enterprise that you can explore if you click this link here. So free, if you just want to get your feet wet with WordPress, you can choose that plan. Personal gives you a few more options. Then with premium, you've unlocked some more website themes that you can use. Business, this is the plan that I have. That's really exciting for a serious blogger. You can install custom themes and plugins on business, which I highly recommend. If you're a serious blogger and you want to start a WordPress.com site, then it's really easy to use. And then commerce, that's for building like an online store. And then they've also got the enterprise plan, enterprise VIP plan, and they've also got the enterprise VIP plan for large businesses or government agencies. WordPress.org, unlike WordPress.com, WordPress.org does not include your web hosting service. It's just a content management system, but it gives you control over your domains and lets you install third-party plugins and themes. WordPress.org, it's free to get started with to set up a site on WordPress.org, but you need to find and purchase a hosting service. That's where Pressable comes in. So if you are looking at different hosting services for your WordPress.org site, I highly recommend Pressable. It's an amazing web hosting service that has the same performance, speed, reliability, and security as WordPress.com with more customization options. So if you're setting up a single site, like if you're a blogger, a food blogger or something like me, and you just want a lot of customization options for your website, and you want to be able to have more control over the web design and appearance of everything on your site, then Pressable is an amazing option for your website. If you are a blogger, particularly a food blogger, you'll be interested in this. An example of a very successful food blogger who has a WordPress.org site hosted by Pressable is Smitten Kitchen. I'm sure you've all heard about this site. And how do I know this? Well, if you go to her website and you scroll down all the way to the bottom here, you will see this proudly powered by WordPress, hosted by Pressable. And so that tells you that this is probably a WordPress.org site that is hosted by Pressable, and it gives her a lot of great options for web design and development. So she's probably, since she has grown her food blog, I don't know if she started out on WordPress.com or if she's always been on .org with Pressable, but she probably wanted more options to customize her site and be able to change the design of it. And so she's got a really nice looking site, and she's probably also looking at wanting to make sure that it's scalable, can keep up with the volumes of traffic that she's getting these days. So Pressable is a really great option for that also. Anyhow, there's also this article from WordPress that gives several examples of top food blogs that use WordPress for their design, and so Smitten Kitchen is included in that list, and so you can read about these blogs and how to set up a food blog with WordPress through that link. But yeah, so as you can see, if you're really serious about food blogging or blogging in general and you want a lot of web design and development customization options for your site, I would choose a single site, hosted by Pressable. Okay, and then there is. Okay, so let's get into the plans and pricing. So here is the Pressable plan for one site, and that is what I would recommend to bloggers, food bloggers, and individual, businesses who just need one website. That is $25 a month on a monthly plan, or $20.83 per month when billed annually. So you get 2 months for free if you choose to pay annually. Also, if you choose monthly, you can use that code PRESS15 to get 15% off of your first monthly payment. And you get 30,000 visits per month with this plan, 20 gigabytes of storage, and unlimited bandwidth, as well as free assistance with site migration, and even more benefits than that. You can click here to read more about it. Let's see. 24/7 WordPress hosting support, the Jetpack security, professional email, free for 90 days if you want to add that. So you get lots of great stuff with that plan for one site. And a staging site that's really great to preview your edits before you make them live on your website. So yeah, so they've got definitely a lot of great things included in that plan for one website. And let's see, a plan for 3 sites, that is $45 a month or $37.50 per month when billed annually, so you get 2 months for free. has 50,000 visits per month, 30 gigabytes of storage, unlimited bandwidth, free assistance with site migration, and you can click here to see even more benefits of that plan. The plan for 5 sites, that's $60 a month or $50 when billed annually. You get 75,000 visits a month, 35 gigabytes of storage, unlimited bandwidth, free assistance with migration, and click here to see more plan details. Plan for 10 sites, you get plan for 10 sites, that's $90 a month or $75 per month when billed annually. You get 150,000 visits per month, 50 gigabytes of storage, unlimited bandwidth, free assistance with migration, and more. 20 sites, 155 per month or 129.17 when billed annually per month when billed annually. 400,000 visits per month, 80 gigabytes of storage, unlimited bandwidth, free assistance with site migration. 50 sites, you get $350 per month, $291.67 per month when billed annually, and you get 1,000,000 visits per month, 200 gigabytes of storage, and unlimited bandwidth, free assistance with site migration, and more. Plan for 80 sites. With the plan for 80 sites, it's $545 per month or $454.17 per month when billed annually. You get 1,600,000 visits per month. It's 275 gigabytes of storage and unlimited bandwidth. Plan for 100 sites, it is $675 per month or $562.50 per month when billed annually. You get 2 million website visits per month, 325 gigabytes of storage and unlimited bandwidth, free assistance with site migration, and you can click here to learn more about what you get with that. Then if you want to get a Pressable plan for over 100 sites, you can click here and you can click on more to chat with the sales team, chat with the Pressable team, or schedule a consultation with sales to get a personalized demo, and talk about custom options to fit your needs. And you can read more about all of these features that you get with one thing that's really nice is they guarantee 100% uptime for your site, and that your site can accommodate viral content and big increases in traffic. So that's great that they can keep your site up and running smoothly during those increased volumes of traffic. And now I want to talk a little bit about the Pressable dashboard and user interface. It's really user-friendly and intuitive to navigate, and it has a lot of features I've discovered through my research that I think would be really, really useful for a freelance web designer and developer or an agency working with clients, keeping track of changes and edits made to a bunch of websites that you're working on at once. And so under the Sites section of your dashboard, there's one feature that I think is really cool. It's called the Notes feature, and you can make a note when you complete a task for a client, like you installed a new plugin or theme or something, made a change to their site. And so you can use that to communicate to collaborators on your team, and also to remind you, because you might not remember several months or a year down the road what the last interactions that you had with a particular client were and what specific changes you made to their site. and you can go back and catch up on where you left off with that client, which is just extremely helpful, I think, for a freelancer or an agency in web design and development. Another feature that is really cool under the sites section of the dashboard is the cloning a site option. You can, if you are a web designer and you create a template or you create a specific type of site for different clients. Like drawing on my personal experience working with nonprofits and organizations who are going through a rebranding or something where they're working with an ad agency or a web hosting company to revamp their website, this notes option is particularly helpful because I know those, agencies can be busy and you might not remember exactly where you left off with your clients. And another feature that I think is really great for agencies or freelance web designers is the cloning a website. So say you have a certain layout that you always use or almost always use for nonprofit clients or commerce sites where they're selling items on their website. And you want to duplicate the site and save it sort of as a template so you don't have to do everything from scratch the next time that you have a similar type of client. You can just use that framework and build off of it to create their website design. The cloning a site option gives you that capability. You can clone the site to save a basic template of the site, and you can clone it as a staging site and then convert the staging site to a live site or production site and set up a primary domain for the site to create a new live site for the client based on your template. So I think that can really come in handy based on my experience and what I've seen with the work that ad agencies and web hosting companies and web designers do for various clients. I think that can definitely come in handy. There's also these options with collaborators. You can be really specific about the permissions that you grant to different types of collaborators, giving people access to WordPress, staging sites, etc., or you can restrict all access except just give them access to billing, depending on what role they have in the organization and in the project. You can also set up your email hosting, and with the usage section you can see how many site visits and how much storage you're using compared to what's available with your plan. You can run reports to send to clients or team members on important factors like site performance or DNS records. And then there's API applications and documentation for more advanced web development. And so you have a lot of options with within the Pressable dashboard, and I think it's great. I think it's a great choice whether you are an independent blogger or business, or an agency or web design freelancer with hundreds of clients. So don't forget to check this out. Check out Pressable. Explore your Pressable plan options. And don't forget, when you check out, use that coupon code PRESS15 to get 15% off of your first month when you pay monthly, or you can pay annually and get 2 months for free. So that is all. So that is all. I hope you are inspired by this video and that you will consider using Pressable as your web host. Thanks so much.